Well, here is the finished product in the bone-shaped pan.
All right. And we'll just put them out on the rounds. Is it coming?
Looks good so far.
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
There you are.
How long did we cook this? What temperature?
We cooked this at 350
350. All
for
right.
25 minutes.
For 25 minutes. All right, so very similar to a regular cake. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
And the best part is if it's a little overdone, they won't complain.
No, we haven't had any complaints.
It's time to decorate the cake. And Denise's daughter, Megan, is here. She is the designer, decorator, artiste.
I try.
She tried. All right, well, tell us about decorating a dog cake.
Okay, it's a lot like decorating a human cake. So
All right.
you decide what colors you're going to use. For this, we've chosen blue, green, and yellow. They're pretty safe boy colors.
Boy colors.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you start out by making the frosting. So, and our frosting is made with this pre-powder. It's actually powdered yogurt, and it doesn't have any
It's powdered yogurt.
powdered yogurt.
All right.
So it's yogurt that they've dried out, and then I get it in this nice powder consistency, which mimics confectioner's sugar, which you use for regular cakes.
Okay.
So,
And this is also sugar-free.
yes.
Sugar
So we're
free.
still in the sugar-free mode. We get this from a Doggie bakery supply house.
Get
And
out.
Yeah.
There
I mean,
is a
that's-
Doggie bakery supply house.
And we do. We get the pans and some of our other things that we decorate with from there as well. So it's
That's
really,
too cool.
It's really cute.
And a good alternative to this, if you can't get the powder, because it is a little, I mean, unless you want to buy it in bulk,
Right.
you can always use cream cheese.
Oh,
Cream cheese,
Yeah.
a little bit of honey, and a little bit of water to water it down, and it acts just like frosting.
oh,
And it's
All right.
also tasty. too.
yeah.
The dogs love it.
Right now, I'm just mixing the powder and some water with a measurement that the manufacturer gives us.
All right.
And I'm trying to make this a kind of a spread consistency.
Okay.
So this one's going to be a little bit thicker because we're going to use this one for piping. And you want it to be able to hold whatever tip you put it through. So you can see all these different tips that we have. This makes a really nice little ruffle. And then the straight ones and things. But if you have your icing too thin, whenever you pipe this out,
It'll
it's just
wanna
going to
sag
collapse
and
on
mush.
itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it blue.
Blue. Okay.
I'm going to add a little bit more powder to this.
And this, you don't want to get it on your hands.
So
Now that coloring, is that just regular coloring?
it's
It's
a gel base, and
Okay.
you want to use a gel base on this type of icing, and really any type of icing that you make, because whenever you use the water base, it tends to water down the icing, and then
Yeah.
you start out with the consistency, and then you finally get the color you want,
Yeah.
and it's
And then
different.
it's too runny, and then you
Yeah.
have to add more, and then the color's wrong, and you're chasing it the whole
Exactly.
time.
okay.
And of course, I can never escape decorating a cake without getting food coloring all over me.
Are you ready for the bag?
Yes, thank you. All right, so now she's just putting a base layer on the cake. And then I'm going to use, this is one of my favorite tips, is the ruffled one I was showing you before. And in case anybody is wondering, it's a number 21 Wilton's tip,
21 Wiltons.
just in case.
Is there a 22 Wiltons?
Yes, there is.
Ah.
There's every single...
Not to be confused with
Yes.
the 20
Or the 32.
or the 32, which looks the same, only it's bigger.
Yes, exactly. So, and every tip has its own number. So, anything that you ever see somebody do with the, just ask them what tip they use. So, what number did you use? And then you should be able to, with some practice, replicate it.
Ah,
Practice is the key. Just getting out there and doing it. I mean, anything that you see here today that she's decorating, you could do it yourself with a lot of practice.
or they could call you.
Yeah.
All right.
which is what I'm going to do. Because if I start using the food color at my house, I'm going to wind up in the doghouse. I'm notoriously messy, so. My wife has put me on restriction for certain things in the kitchen.
Food coloring is
color
one. All right, we're about finished with the base.
All right.
Oh, wait, so what's your dog's name?
Reagan.
All right, why don't we make this cake for Reagan?
All right. Well, first I'm going to put a border around the bottom of it, and it acts as a cheat to kind of cover up all the little places where you might have gotten
right.
icing on the cake board. So push down and up. And you get into a rhythm with it, and it kind of makes it look like it has a little skirt.
Okay, that looks great.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'll do this. I'll finish this up real quick so we can get the wording on.
Okay. So if somebody wants to order a cake for their best friend, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they can call us here at Doggie's Day Out. We just need about, we do need it 48 hours for a
48
custom
hours
cake.
notice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Occasionally we'll have one on hand, but to really make sure that you can get one for your special occasion, give us a couple days.
Okay.
And we always have them available at 4 p.m. for pickup.
Aha, okay.
Yep. So just give us a call and we can do it online. You have to prepay it. You can do that with a credit card over the phone if you want. And then we can have it ready for pickup. And we have several shapes and sizes. We can do single round or heart or bone shapes. And we can also do two layers, a 2-layer round heart. And our bone isn't a 2-layer, but we do have a larger bone. Yeah, our larger bone could accommodate about 3 times the size of this one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a huge bone.
So that's for really
So
big
you've got Great
dogs
Danes,
or,
a party of Great Danes.
party of
It would
dogs.
be good. They might consider it a snack, but yeah.
Well, look, she's got the skirting on it.
So now we need to do the icing for the piping.
Yes, and we're going to do that in a yellow.
And
I had
you've got the
stolen.
powder.
And if you want to put half a cup of powder in there.
Okay.
And make it as level as possible.
Here we go. Half cup.
Okay, and this one I'm going to eyeball a little bit. It's usually about almost 3 tablespoons of water.
Get that out of the way so I don't get green on everybody.
Like I have blue all over my arm already.
So tell us about your dog, Reagan.
Reagan is a 100-pound goofus hound.
Ooh,
Goofus.
Goofus.
Goofy.
I hadn't heard of that breed.
Well, I think he's, if you want to get technical, I think he's Lab and Grand Pyrenees. So he's ginormous and clumsy, and he actually, this will be his belated birthday cake.
Oh.
He just turned 2.
He just turned 2. Aw.
He still thinks he's about 3 months old.
Never get over that.
I hope not, because that's part of what makes his personality so much fun.
Those are 2 really great breeds for the temperament. So I bet you do have a great dog.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna make some yellow here. Does that look like about enough?
Yeah, and you always want to use more of the light colors than you think you would need to use,
Okay.
because it takes a lot more to
Right.
color it. And then if you ever are planning on mixing colors, getting a little creative, deciding,
Okay.
yeah, that's good. Deciding you want to make your own creations. Best advice is always to start with the lightest color and then build with the darkest color so you get the color you want. 'Cause
Okay.
you can always go forward, you can't ever go back.
Right. So if it gets too dark, adding a light color to it isn't going to make it lighter.
Yeah, it'll just make it richer, and make it deeper colored. And this is always where you need your teammates.
Your extra set of hands.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see a kitchen disaster in the making if I tried to do that by myself.
Oh, and it's a yellow color.
She has nice handwriting. even with frosting.
Yes, she's good.
Okay.
Well, there's the happy birthday Reagan.
That's a great job, Megan.
I'm sure our dog will be thrilled when he gets that. If somebody wants to get one of these, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, the best way is to just call us here at Doggie's Day Out. We're at 615-624-6140. And you could also contact us on the website as well. There's a place to send us an email if you'd rather contact us that way.
If you've got a great recipe or something fun like this that you think we should feature on the show, check us out on the website. It's yourplatesormine.net. Don't forget to send us an email, and who knows, we may come cook with you or have your favorite place on the show. Happy birthday, Cake. Should I sing for you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, little Reagan. Happy birthday to you. Would you like some cake? Would you? Would you? Yes? Okay, there you go. Okay, Denise, you got an interesting story on how you wound up here doing a doggy game. One more time. If you've got a great recipe or something fun like this that you think we should show, give us a... starting over. Picking up a bit. Yeah.
Smell that.
It does smell good.
So,
All right.
Reagan's.
Gotta love it.